Oh,
You're on.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's Nicole Dennis here, and it's week 2 of our 90-day challenge. So today we have a really amazing special guest. So I'll introduce him in just a moment. But first, I just wanted to run through the recognition for the first week of our 90-day challenge. People have been doing amazing things. We've seen across the board enrollments double across the team. So great work, everyone. Really, really awesome. But I wanted to go through and just recognize some people who have achieved some things and also announce the prize winners for our first week. So we have 2 new directors from the 1st to the 8th of June. So Jean Hunt and Amber Smith. So congratulations, ladies. Well done on reaching the rank of director. Fantastic. We all start with, no one, and then director is the first rank in a SEA, sponsoring one on the left and one on the right. Okay, we have 2 new director 300s, Enrico, and I'm not sure how to say that last name. Yay! And Kristen Richardson as well. So well done on reaching Director 300. This shows that you're sharing with more people. You have 300 volume on your left and your right in a week, which represents 3 cases of a SEA on the left and the right leg in a week. So 6 cases in total. New Director 700s, we had 4 of these. So Karen Torpland, Jocelyn Ruxton, Leanne Gann, and Yan Tan. So fantastic. Really, really amazing. As I was going through and doing the rank advancements, our global rank advancements were more than half of our Australian rank advancements when I lined up the envelopes where we're like sending out little thank you notes to everyone and just congratulating them. So that's amazing, really going global. Okay, so Director 700, 700 points on your left and your right in a single week. So this is a great achievement. It really shows that you're starting to build a significant team with the SEA. Okay, so I wanted to announce our top enrollers for the 1st to the 8th of June. As we said, we'll be recognising our top 5 enrollers each week on this call. So for the 1st to the 8th of June, Janice Dance was in number 5, Leanne Gann in number 4, Jamal DeJesus in number 3, Julie McDonald and Sasha Demidov in number 2, and our number 1 enrollment for the week is Jasmine Hokainga Baker. I probably really didn't say that name exactly right. So congratulations to Jasmine. Let's give Jasmine a round of applause. And Jasmine has won a prize on behalf of the Diamond. So
yay! Woo!
Well done. That's fantastic.
yeah, Jasmine, we contacted you and you the prize.
Crazy,
We'll send that out to you.
Crazy.
Nikki, you're muted. You have to pay attention. When I unmute everyone to do a round of applause, you have to pay attention and unmute yourself when everyone's muted again.
Sorry about that. We also wanted to recognise our top 5 contactors for the week. Now, you must be using a SEA business coach to be tracked doing this. So when you're entering your people into a SEA business coach and you're sending them, you're contacting them, it's going to record that you're doing that. We're getting that information straight from a SEA business coach. So our top 5 contactors were Pamela Gee in number 5, Joe Furman in number 4, Deborah Carter in number 3, and Jackie Chant in number 2. And our number 1 contactor is Christine Nagel. So congratulations to Christine.
Hey.
Hey.
Great work, everyone.
Yeah. So Christine will also be getting a prize. So we'll be in touch with Christine, and Christine will get one of our weekly prize awards for reaching that rank. So that was really exciting. Now, just a reminder, if you want information, all the recordings from the 90-day challenge in our Shine Bright Team Facebook group announcements, there's a post, pinned to the top there, which has a link to a Google Sheet with all of the information. And The course is in a See a Business Coach, and all of the content will be uploaded there this week. So you'll be able to simply access it all through a See a Business Coach. There's actually a course there that says 90-day challenge right at the top. So we'll be making sure that's filled out this week. So that's the end of the announcements, but I want to take the opportunity to introduce you to a very special and amazing guest who Justin and I have had the privilege of getting to know over the last few years. So he has built teams of 200,000 in network marketing. So I'm pretty sure he knows what he's doing, right? Like, that's a big team, big global teams around the world. He is like absolutely a guru of training in network marketing. He runs an incredible podcast, which Justin and I have been featured on, called MLM Nation. I love it. Totally inspirational. Recommend you listen to it. It interviews leaders from all different companies, and just it's really incredible and inspiring to hear their stories. And I often get ideas that I implement into our team from listening to him speak. So he also knows so much about the online space and about like leveraging online and really making a success of this industry. So he retired from building a business in the network marketing space to become a full-time trainer and educator in network marketing. And today he is here and on our call as our very special guest, and he is going to share with you about how you can do your daily method of operation in 30 minutes a day. So it's my privilege to introduce the one, the only, and the amazing Simon Chan.
Yay! Welcome, Simon.
Hey, thank you all. And Justin, I like that hat. That's awesome. You're looking good at that hat.
Hey, I learned a lot, Simon. Thank you for the gift.
Hey, I appreciate it all. First of all, Justin and Nicole are awesome leaders. I think I don't need to say much about what they've accomplished, especially being pioneers. I think being one of the first ones, I think, super exciting. In Australia for a SIA, a lot of times, that's just, you want to be the first ones in, and of course, but a lot of you don't really know the headaches, the sacrifices they have to make. When you're a pioneer, it's exciting, but just imagine all the great resources you have now, but build the same business with none of it, right? And that's basically what Justin and Nicole did. So, like I said, they worked with me. They've been part of my mastermind. I'm super proud of their growth. And I'll tell you what really impressed me the most. While Nicole was going through the rank advancements, when she first, and I reached out to her and said, I think highly of you too. If anything, I can provide value to the teams, let me know, do a training. And they immediately jumped on it. And then they told me, let's do it at this time. Now, normally, when I do training for Australia, I really don't do them that much, okay? The main reason for Zooms, less than a handful a year. I'll probably less than 10 a year, probably even between 5 a year. The main reason why, not because I don't love Australia. Actually, I think I go to Australia more often than I actually do Zooms for Australia. Now, I'm actually going back to 5-6 times this year because I do my own events. The main reason is because the time zones suck. The time zones are terrible, right? It's because normally most people say, hey, you want to do in the evening? And then, so it's evening, it's like 3 a.m. my time, 4 a.m. my time. It's like, okay, I like to get up early, but not that early. But when Nicole told me, hey, you know what? I think it's going to be at 7:30 your time. I was like, did I read that right? 7:30? It's like, is it 7:30 Brisbane time or is it 7:30 California time? And I was like, California time. I said, wait a second, what does it come out to? It's like 12:30. It's like, who in the world goes on a training call at 12:30? Well, you know what? All 76 of you, you really, really impressed me. That the fact you really want it, have the desire. Because I was just like, leaders only. I mean, I've never actually done a call in Australia in 12:30 with like that many people on here. And most of them do in the evening. So that's a big shout out to all of you that you have the hunger. That reminds me of what I had the hunger and desire to be successful, right? A lot of that, you can't buy desire. But for those who don't know me, Nicole shared a lot of nice things about me. But I didn't make any money at the beginning. I got started network marketing. No one recruited me. I just read a book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and realized I wanted to do network marketing. And when I first started, I believed in the profession. I was super, super skeptical. And finally, when I decided to join the company, I was like, I believed in it. But guess what? I made no money in my first 2.5 months. Okay, and this training, because of the time, I'm going to spare you the embarrassing moments. I made $0 for 2.5 months. And then this is the reason why, okay? Because we all want to be entrepreneurs. We have every one of you here, you have the hunger, desire, right? Type in a yes. I want to be interactive. You have the hunger and desire. You're on here. But if you're like me, the reason I didn't make any money my first 2.5 months was I was not consistent. Okay, if I was going to ask you, what is the number one quality that all leaders have that makes them special? What would it be? Right? It's not they know some internet skill or hack or that all these Instagram followers. It's not like they have a big network or they're smart. What makes them, anyone become successful is consistency. Okay? Do you agree? I'm going to see the chat here. You all agree? It's more important than anything. Okay? Because I'll tell you, it took me, I'm a shy, quiet Asian kid from Brooklyn, New York. Okay? It didn't, network marketing should not have worked for me. But it worked for me because, you know, I spoke fast. I have a lisp. English was my third language. I was very shy. By the way, when I go to Australia, right, people, the first thing the Americans ask me is like, how long is that flight? It was like 14, 15 hours. Like, oh, that's a long flight. And I'm like, no, I love it. Okay, that's the intro. I love it. I'm like, I got peace and quiet. I could do my work. You know, actually, my biggest fear on those flights is to meet a very talkative guy like Justin Phillips sitting next to me. I'm like, oh, that's a nightmare. Like, don't sit next to me, all right? But I'm just a shy, quiet kid. Like I've been a top sponsor. Eventually became a top recruiter. Like you see these awards like top recruiter. I sponsored 80 people a year consistently. I'll tell you, I'll share with you what I did. But none of those people, I mean, I did co-market. I did online. I did a lot of online marketing, did warm marketing in my community. But none of them was someone I met on an airplane, okay? I just like close out. So, but the problem of, how many of you struggle with consistency? Now, how many of you struggle with consistency? Type in, type in 1 if you struggle with consistency. Yeah, I know Tracy, all right? Well, let's be brave, okay? We'll struggle, right? Okay, 1, you struggle consistent. And the reason why, we're entrepreneurs, but we weren't brought up in an entrepreneur, okay, in a background. So the reason why I struggled was I was doing the business. Maybe some of you are like this. You go to a training call, you get fired up, and you do it because it's Monday. You want to start the week strong, right? And then Tuesday, Wednesday, you know, just life just hits you. You have a job, you got kids, you got to pick up from school, you got a break, and then you get distracted. And then you go on a training call on the Thursday, you get motivated again, you do a little bit. And then Friday, Saturdays, of course, the weekends, your friends, your family, your birthday parties for the kids, all this stuff going on. And then Sunday, you feel like, oh, crap, you know, I hate my job. Let me do a little bit, right? How many of you feel that way sometimes? You don't have that consistency. So I want to share with you 3 tips, okay? The first tip is consistency is the most important skill to develop. It's more important than anything out there. Now, what I've seen a lot of people do is, for example, they go to their company event, right? And they hear someone that talks about, oh, Gen Y is the biggest growing, fastest growing group. And all of a sudden they want to do Gen Y. They want to market to Gen Y. They talk to people for like a week, a month. And then, of course, you know, you're 40, 50 years old. You can't relate to it. You relate to a kid, a 25-year-old kid. And, of course, it doesn't work out. In 1 month, you have no results. And then you stop. And then he's like, whoa, I gotta be more customer focused. And you go that, and in 1 month, it doesn't work. Or you listen to like a training. Like, oh, I got the idea. I'm going to do that. And you do that for 2 weeks. It doesn't work. Right? Or CS got this great tool now, content. Let me go use that. And you use it for like 2 weeks. I didn't get any sign up. And you forget, you stop using it. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what you do. For me, it took me 42 people to get my first sign up. Okay? 42 people. You know what does that prove you? That proves, number 1, I was totally clueless. Okay? That's number 1. That you're so clueless that someone's going to join you. Number 2, it also tells you if you do anything consistently, you will get better and you will make it work. Right? If some of you want to, for example, I'm just using Gen Y again as an example. If some of you want to expand to get a Gen Y team, if that's all you did for the next 2 years, 3 years, you'd be an expert. And you'll be on stage as CEO training people how to build a Gen Y team. You could be 70 years old grandpa and still be building a Gen Y team if that is all you did. You know, Don't get caught up with like, oh, I got to do Instagram stories now. I got to do Facebook. I got to do this. I got to do that. Choose one thing and be consistent and do it every day. Now, how many of you, most of you type of one, you're not consistent, right? I was not born consistent. I was born consistently inconsistent. Okay, maybe some of you are like that, but inconsistently not disciplined. I've no discipline. But the good news is consistency can be learned. Can be learned. And I'm going to give you 2 tips where you can learn how to develop consistency. Number 1 is you want to start small. Right, I'm going to go over this DMO cheat sheet. By the way, if you don't have this DMO cheat sheet, it's a free download. You can actually get it on your phone as well. So you put it on your phone. Okay, so every time you pick up the phone, it reminds you, oh, crap, I got to do this 3553. Okay, so you can get it. You can just go to mlnation.com/DMO. Okay, I'll type it in there. And you can just put your email in there. You can download it for free. So it's like going to the gym. If you go to the gym, and some of you say like, oh, I want to be, and this is what most people fail. They overestimate what they can do in the short term. Right? I want to lose 20 pounds in a month to 10 kilos in a month. You can't lose 10 kilos in a month, but you can lose 30 kilos in a year. So start small, right? It's like going to the gym. I want to do 100 push-ups. I want to look like I'm really in shape. Hey, you came and do 5 push-ups, you're not going to do 100 push-ups. But I'll guarantee you, if you want to get in shape, all you do is 1 push-up a day. You know, Justin knows this. He trains. 1 push-up a day, and you can be the biggest weakling. 1 push-up a day, and you do that every single day. I guarantee you, within 30 days, you'll be able to do 5 push-ups. If you do every single day. Justin, is that correct, right? Even the biggest weakling, it doesn't matter. You're overweight, in shape, scrawny. If you do 1 push-up every single day, and by the way, I'm teaching my son this. My son is kind of who plays baseball. He wants to get stronger. We do pull-ups. So we do 10 assisted push-ups every day. Pull-ups. And I told him his goal is by September 1st, he can do 3 pull-ups on his own. So every day, 3 sets of 10, but me holding this while he's lifting them up, right? I'm teaching him. Every day you do it. So if you can do 1 push-up a day, I'll tell you, within 1 month, you do 5. And then you do 5 push-ups every day, but I guarantee you, within 6 months, you'll be able to do 50 push-ups. It's consistent, but you're doing the same thing over and over again. And here's another tip. Success is boring. Success is really boring. Like people think, we like to hear the rags to riches, right? People like the glory, but they don't like the story. They're going to see my son in September. Wow, he's awesome. Well, they don't know he's been doing 3 sets of 10 assisted pull-ups for the last every single day. Right? They say, wow, he's hitting the baseball really well. You know, really, I work with him 6-7 days a week for like an hour a day playing baseball. Right? We just came back. So the thing is, when you're working, like I was working with my son baseball, he didn't really get that much better. You didn't have 1 push-up, you don't get much better. You make that 1 call, okay, just 1 prospecting message or 1 Facebook post. You're like, I didn't get any better. You probably didn't get better because you can't see it. It's like learning to ride a bike. A kid who learns to ride a bike, he rides it every day on training wheels. He still can't ride a bike. Is he getting better? You probably say he didn't get better. He is getting better, but success is invisible. You can't see that. And then all of a sudden, boom, he gets it. So we think, wow, he went from 0 to hero, right? Uncle rags to riches. We hear the stories. You don't know all this difficult stuff they do. So when you're doing it consistently, you're not getting results. You are getting better. You are definitely, you know, it took me 42 people to get my first sign up. My first 10 people, I couldn't even get past hello. I was like, hello. I'll be like, if I call Justin, hey, Justin, how's it going? I'm like, hey, how's it going? It's good. Oh, I just want to call you, see how you're doing. And I'll just hang up, like, oh, I couldn't invite him again. Oh, I couldn't. That's my first 10 phone calls. I didn't even have the nerve to ask him, hey, talk about inviting, transitional, finding his needs and wants. I just couldn't do that. But no, by the 10th and 20th call, by doing it every day, I could actually ask people, would you be interested in taking a look at Justin? Would you be interested in taking a look at this? And he would, but then I would just talk myself out of it. I would sound like a blabbling, say blah, 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 blah. And you're like, oh, Simon, you sound like a salesperson. No, right? I lose them. But by the 20th and 30th people, I actually had people who were very close to being a customer signing up. But I just didn't know how to close. It was the same thing. Oh, I'll think about it. Oh, I don't have time. Give me these same lame objections. And then all of a sudden, one day on the 42nd person signed up. Right? Now, you're going to say, wow, it took you 42 people. I got better every single day. But success is invisible. You can't see it. That's why for those who do the activity tracker, like when Nicole was recognizing, hats off to you. That's awesome. Keep doing it because you may not see the results, but you are getting better every day. Every person you reach out to, you are getting better and better and better. Now, consistency. So we said the thing, start small. If you can't talk to 5 people a day, you don't have the discipline. Talk to one person a day. Invite one person. Reach out to one person. Okay. If you don't, so do it. Start small. It's like going to the gym. We use the push-up analogy, right? Start small. Second tip in terms of consistency can be learned is you set a consistent time to do it every day. Now, some of you are very consistent. Some of you are not consistent, right? That's no problem. Don't worry about it. You set a consistent, like, people go to the gym. If you go to exercise, for those who exercise at the gym consistently, I guarantee you're consistent because you go at the same time. When there's a schedule where you're not scheduling and you want to do it later in the afternoon, I guarantee that doesn't happen, right? How many of you give me a 2 if that makes sense, right? If you go to the gym, it's always at the same time all the time. In anything we do the same time all the time. So set a same time for you to be prospecting every day. For me, working on it, it was at my job at the time allowed 4:30 p.m. every single day. Okay. Now, we're going to go, what did I do? The third thing, so consistency you can learn. The third secret is you need a checklist, the DMO. We came up with this, 3-5-5-3. Okay, and it's basically 3. Okay, you can download it, go to mlmnation.com to download it. 3 means 3 pieces of content. Post 3 times a day. Posting doesn't necessarily you have to come up with your original stuff. It could be sharing someone else's post. It could be posting in a group. How many of you learned, let me ask you, how many of you learned something right now in this 20 minutes? Right? Share it on social media. Go help someone. Someone can see that. Share in a group. Share with your customers. Share with someone. Right? Share. So 3 posts a day could be sharing, could be posting in a group. Second 5 is the invite 5. Meet 5. Meet 5 friends a day online. Okay, go online, go to groups. Because of time limitation, I'm not going to go into detail. Go meet 5 friends. You want to meet 5 friends in the food court and talk to random strangers? Sure. Whatever it takes, meet 5 contacts a day. Next 5. The next 5 is invite 5. Inviting 5 people to take a look at your business. Right? Invite. So I could be, hey, Justin, I'm working something exciting. This may or may not be for you, but would you be open to taking a look? If he says, no, I'm not interested. I'm really busy with Joy right now. Great. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm focusing on activity. Don't worry about the results. Focus on the activity. Oh, I checked one off. I got to talk to Justin. I talked to Jen Cooper. I said, Jen, hey, I'm working on something exciting. This may or may not be for you, but would you be open to taking a look? He said, well, I'm really busy right now. Great. I checked off another one. Okay, you want to get 5. By the way, this can be done really, really quickly. Okay, and I'll share with you another tip. Next thing. Okay, I'm talking about consistency. Next one, follow up with 5 people. Follow up with 5 people. Right? Share really effective follow-up. It's called the I'm busy follow-up. Hey, Justin, sorry I haven't been in touch. I've been really busy growing my business, helping customers. How are things going with you? Quick, copy and paste that to 5 people a day. You know what? Not all 5 will reply back. 1 or 2 reply back. Right, I'm going to repeat. Hey, I'm sorry I've been busy. Haven't followed up with you. I've been busy growing my business, getting customers. How are things with you? Simple like that, okay? Last one, 3. Send 3 people to a presentation. Whether, to your Facebook group, they're interested to learn more, add tag message, send 3 people. Now, you may say, well, Simon, like this is, who the world has enough time to do this stuff? And so, right, we're busy. It's simple. Here's the tip to be consistent. We are like creatures where we deadlines and time deadlines. Set a timer for everything you do. If you don't set a timer, what happens is you're going to be on a computer, you're going to send out one contact and then check out to see what your prospect's doing. And then you're clicking around, and then you spend 30 minutes, have done nothing. You want to be productive, set a timer. I know some of you like that. Right? I used to be like that. In our insider group, right? Like Justin Nicole in the insider group in our community, we do a Go DMO where we work on the DMO 15-minute segments a day. And we have a timer. You got 5 minutes. That's it. 5 minutes. The clock is ticking. Go, 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 go. Come on. 4 minutes left. Send a file. 3 minutes left. You know why? Because this is what's happening. If you're earning less than $1,000 a month, you're talking more to yourself than to your prospects. Okay, if you're earning less than $1,000 a month, you talk to yourself more than other prospects. Meaning like, oh, is this person, maybe I'm too pushy. Maybe I shouldn't send a follow-up message. Is this message, I need to change it up a little bit. Maybe I'm going to say the wrong things. Or what happens if they ask me this and I'm not prepared yet? Or maybe maybe it's family time. I shouldn't send them a message right now. It's bothering them. You're talking, how many of you have this problem? Type in a 3. You talk more to yourself than to your prospects, right? So, yeah, Tracy, the 3. So here's how you get rid of it. You have 5 minutes. When we do this, like go, go, go. You have no time to do that because the clock is ticking. You gotta, this is what we do. You gotta have meet 5 friends in 5 minutes. I'm sorry, at least 2 friends in 5 minutes. You gotta send out 5 invites in 5 follow-ups in 5. This is how you can get this whole thing done in 15, 30 minutes. I have 3 boys. I know how it is. Life happens. You can build a successful business in just 30 minutes a day. But that 30 minutes is not like widespread. It's super laser focused. So set a timer. I don't know what timer you like to use. You can use it on the phone, your watch, whatever, but use a timer. Okay, you got to be laser focused. And when you have urgency, I'm telling you, it's amazing things. I'll give you one more example about urgency. How many of you, and then we're going to wrap up. It's like, remember back in school? Some of you remember back in school, you had to do term papers, right? Term papers. Or if you're like, the teacher will give it to you weeks in advance. And, how many of you actually try to do the paper, write a paper weeks in advance, right? And then maybe I tried it once. I'm going to be a good student. I'm going to do it. And what happens? You sit there and do nothing. But the night before the paper's due, how many of you do the night before the paper, you're like, typing up. It's like you're typing a piano, blah, 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 and it gets done. In like an hour, it's done. But you're like, a month ago, I tried to do this. I gave all my time, and I sat there, I wrote like 3 words. But the night before, you can do amazing things. Oh, you're like a student like me. I did the morning of. I could even be faster the morning of. The stress, the pressure, I'll get that paper done. Why? Because there's urgency. There's deadlines. You all relate to me. Does this make sense? It is the urgency. So when you're doing this DMO, same thing. Set the timer so you go, 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 go. Right? So those are the 3 things I talked about. Number 1, consistency is the most important skill. Number 2 is consistency can be learned. You can all learn to be consistent. Set a timer, right? We're talking about setting a timer. Start small. Set a consistent time. And 3rd is you need a checklist. I think you all have that checklist, the DMO, the daily method of operation. Every business has a checklist. The kid that works at McDonald's, if you ask them what the first 5 things they do, they have that checklist. If you want the team to duplicate, they need to know that checklist. And how did I come up with the checklist? It's because that's how I sponsored 1 person a week. Because I worked out the numbers. When I first started, I did this for residual income. And I said, what does it take? And this guy who's a top recruiter says, if you sponsor 1 person a week for the next 2 years, you never have to have a job or work ever again in your life. 1 person a week, even if there's no duplication, no leaders, just by bringing people in, you'll be able to be financially free. So I worked out the numbers, set the goals based on what most people do. And that's how it comes up 3553. You do this for 2 weeks. If you've not been consistent right now, you do it for 2 weeks. You may not get any results, but I'm telling you, you're getting better. A month, 2 months later, the people that you reached out to today, like right after this, I want you to take action today. They'll come out of nowhere and say, hey, you know what? I've been seeing you, watching you. You're still doing that thing. I'm interested to learn more now. I'm telling you, the longer you stay in the business, these people will come out. You think they're hiding, they'll come out. And at the follow-up I taught you, send out the follow-up. You send the follow-up. Hey, sorry I've been busy. I haven't followed up with you. I've been busy growing my business and getting customers. How are things going with you? A lot of people, 80%, 90% will not reply back to you. But they're looking at you. They're watching you. And then 6 months later, they had a point where, hey, I'm going to reach out to them. That's how top recruiters do it. They stay in the business long term. So, has this been helpful? Has this been this training is worth your time? Type in a 5. Been good? Okay, use that timer. Here's something real quick before I hop off, okay? 1 minute. I did something just to help you because I realized consistency is a major problem in the profession. Major problem in the profession. People, that's the number one skill. Like Justin Nicole, super consistent. How many of you would be interested for me to help you become consistent and also to prospect together with me? Why prospect with you? Would you be interested in that? Okay, type in a yes. I'll give it to you real quick. All right. So anyway, I'm not here really. This is something that we have an insider group where Justin Nicole, they're part of the insider group. They're mastermind clients, they grandfathered in, and every day we prospect 3 times a day together. Okay, you can hop on and basically I create that urgency. I'm like, hey, all right, Janice, go 5 minutes. Go meet 2 friends. 5 minutes, go invite 5 people. Go. And people typing them in, right? That's one of the things we do 3 times a day. And if you ever have questions, you're stuck, you post them, and I answer your questions immediately. Okay, so if you're interested in that group, we actually closed off this group. Actually, at the time, we closed off this group on Friday night in the U.S. time. So it's like a waiting list. But just for y'all, if you're interested in being part of it, I can send you this link. You can check it out. And I think I highly encourage. I think it would really help you out. There's 2 options for me. I could have made it for free, but if I made it for free, you take it for granted. I wouldn't be vested to help you out. But it's only $47 a month, or you can get 6 months free for $297. Okay, so you can go to let me just MLMNationInsider.com. Okay, MLMNationInsider.com. I think it would be big help for you. Just getting, or if you're not consistent, just do it for a couple months, get in that consistent routine, and then you can teach what you learn, help others become consistent. So anyway, that is my time. Justin, Nicole, anything else you wanted me to add, or do you want to add a couple words?
Thank you so much, Simon. It was great to have you here. So, take it from someone. Simon is a leader in the industry. So you've probably heard us say a lot of these things before, and it's great to get a different perspective. And, Simon really takes it next level. A lot of you have probably heard the 2 a day brings freedom your way. But I love that Simon is pushing to the 5 people a day that you're contacting, the 3, 5, 5, 5, 3. That's a mouthful to say that, Simon. Well,
yes.
But if you're doing this on social media, I have personally done this. It doesn't take very much time. Like if you're focused and you're not faffing around, like a lot of us faff around, you're focused, you can do this in 30 minutes a day. And you don't have to be overwhelmed. You can find 30 minutes a day, even if you have to split it into 2 15-minute blocks, or 3 10-minute blocks. You can do this while you're picking your kids up, while you're waiting for your kids at school in the car. You can grab out your smartphone and you can do 10 minutes on your DMO while you're waiting.
Yeah, that's the key. You probably don't have 30 minutes. Right, and if you do 30 minutes, you're probably wasting 10 minutes. Because if you really do the way I'll share with you, you don't get burned out by the 20th, 25th minute. You're going to get burned out, and you're not productive. So this was really created with 10, 15-minute segments. Just go hard on there. So, hey, I'm going to hop off with dinner time. By the way, I just realized I gave you the wrong link for this one because it is closed. Okay, so actually, for those who are interested for a prospect together, you need the special invite here. Go private invite. Normally, the link I gave you, I'm sorry, it was normally, so the normal link, you have to be on a waiting list. But if you are just in the coach team, I'll keep that open for the next couple. I'll keep that open, MLMNation.com/private invite. Right. And the last thing I want to mention, if you're in Perth, I'm actually going to Perth in 2 weeks. I'm doing a 1-day workshop. Okay, 1-day workshop. I think the early bird price is only $35 from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. But 1 day, I think we only have maybe 40, 50 tickets left. But $35 made it affordable. It'll be a working session where all we do will be the DMO as well. Okay.
Wow. If you're in Perth, make sure you go to that. That will be amazing. That is a bar.
1 day where we're going to be working. You get more results. So it's kind of like what we did in No BS, but like a mini version of it. So anyway, hey, thank you again, Justin, for inviting me. If you're serious about Insider, again, go to MLMNation.com/private invite. Thank you all, and I'm proud of you. Again, it's like 1 p.m. out there, and you're all still on. So make it happen. Remember, hey, we're in the profession to help others. Go out there for a positive impact on someone's life today. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Simon. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for giving up some of your Sunday night.
Thank you, Simon.
Super grateful.
Yeah, amazing. Awesome.
Fantastic. Well, that was our little DMO. I'm going to make some notes about this for all of you, our DMO session. I think it's great for you to hear it from someone else that's like outside of ASEA and outside of the team, that they're saying the same thing. So I encourage you to do what Simon said today. Do what Simon says. He's got the great name for Simon.
Simon says, do the DMO. No one in ASEA has recruited 80 people a year consistently. Mm-hmm. And that's all he did. 3, 5, 5, 5, 3.
200,000 people he had in his team. Well, he still gets a residual income from his network marketing.
And he's been retired for like 5 years or something. All he does every month is he checks his auto ship. That's it.
So
and he gets multiple, like a 6-figure residual income for 5 years without doing any work.
Yeah. So we do want to be aware of time. So I'm just going to wrap up really quickly in 1 minute. So 3 pieces of social media content today. Go and do a post on social media about what you learned in this training call. Like, you can make it into a few posts, things that you learned. Write them down, schedule them. Do some posts about what you learned in this training call. Do what Simon suggested. Put a timer on yourself, 5 minutes. Go and make 2 new friends on Facebook. 5 minutes. Send 5 invites to people you know. Miriam Brewer, I don't know if she's still on the call, is the absolute queen of this. Maybe, we can even ask her to do a Facebook Live and Shine Bright team about it. She will just send out little messages to people, voice clips on Facebook, inviting them. She's got something amazing and asking them to take a look at it. So she was the #1 recruiter in Australia and New Zealand since conference, and she does it very quickly, all of this. So it doesn't need to take a long time. It just needs to be action every single day. Don't overthink it. Don't, overanalyze it. Just get in and make it happen. So thank you so much for being part of our 90-day challenge. Make sure, if you haven't got an accountability group, get an accountability group. You should all have one, and get into those. I think most of them are set up in Facebook Messenger groups, and share and interact and cheer each other on. And have a great and productive week ahead, everyone. Thank you. Bye.
Hang on one second.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you all.
Bye.
Bye.